We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Brewers have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Standing in, Jose Perez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Jose Perez.
Pitch on the way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you know, they're hoping to get more out of the number 6 hitter. Over the last 10 games, he's only hit 1 home run, and as a guy that hits in the middle order, they're expecting a lot more from him than just 1 bomb. The power just hasn't been there over this stretch.
Batting second, the shortstop, Andy Drew.
At the plate now, Andy Drew, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 264 is average entering play, still without a home run and 5 driven in. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Batting third, the left fielder, Kevin Hudson.
Hey, now get ahead right here.
Standing in now, Kevin Hudson. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He's got the average up to 307 here. 4 home runs, 9 driven in. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit to short. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. We are still scoreless. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Jesus Sanchez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now here it comes. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Brett.
Into the box now, Brett Beatty. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 8 home runs and 25 driven in.
Hey, we got one out here.
0-1, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
Batting sixth, the catcher.
So now to the plate, Gabriel Moreno, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Hey, got 2 here.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, you're going to give...
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. The pitcher, the dude, Gerald, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he just manages to get his hand in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Runs up and gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
So digging in now, Eric Jenkins. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen.
Jenkins.
Hey, come on now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Hey, no outs here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Coming to the plate now, Nathaniel Arnold, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Nathaniel Arnold.
Pitch on the way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1.
Hey, come on now, come on.
Hit out towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down. Standing in, Rick Whitley.
Batting
He'll get to
ninth,
take his first
the
cuts
pitcher,
here.
Rick Whitley.
Here it comes. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
One here.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all four quadrants.
One.
Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of them. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jose Perez.
Jose Perez.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, nobody away.
The 0-1.
Here we go, guys.
And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Now batting,
Stepping in now,
shortstop,
Andy Drew.
Andy
As the first
Drew.
pitch to him is swung on and
0-1.
missed for strike 1. Comes
one
into
away,
this
one
at-bat
away.
0 for 1 in the ball game. Called strike 0-2.
Come on, guys.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far.
Up,
Fouled off.
Up.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Now batting,
Into the box,
left fielder.
Kevin Hudson.
Kevin.
Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
2 outs here.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop.
right fielder.
Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes,
Here we
keeps
go,
the ball in
fellas.
play, I
Let's go.
think good things are going to happen.
To third. Scooped up. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. Brewers strand 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Now batting, the dude,
Now batting,
Gerald, and their runners at the corners
The
now.
dude, Gerald.
Come on now.
He's set. Here it comes. High in the air out towards shallow right. Sanchez has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And this throw gets away from him. Into the box now, Brett Beatty. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
1-2.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there on the graphic, he's off to a hot start, leading the NL in that category here for the first month of the season.
The catcher, number 28.
Ready for another chance? Gabriel Moreno. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count.
Hey, come on, guys.
No runs, no hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
At the plate now, Eric Jenkins. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
Hey, we got 2 down now. 2 down.
Bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee, and I believe this may just be a brand new type of polka. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Nathaniel Arnold.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
No outs here.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Nathaniel Arnold is retired leading off the bottom of the 6th.
The pitcher, number 36.
At the plate, Rick Whitley. He grounds it sharply to third. Fielded cleanly. And the throw is a high one, but he's able to keep a foot tethered on the bag, and that becomes out number 2.
When the guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Striding into the box, Jose Perez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. I think I'd take that one too. It's 0-2 now.
Plays a 1 here.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in now for Philadelphia, the dude, Gerald. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
The first baseman, number 33. The pitcher, 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 number 33. The Mario.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Mario De La Cruz. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. So striding in, Eric Tachiki.
The shortstop, Eric.
Here's the 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Go hard, you're scoring. Go hard.
Hudson is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Phillies lead this one 2-0. Leading off the inning, Andy Drew, and they'll need him to get something going here. Now here's the pitch.
Hey, let's go right here.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
Now batting, left fielder, Kevin Hudson.
In now, Kevin Hudson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jesus Sanchez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Sanchez.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. 2 out, nobody on.
2 down here.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready with another 0-2. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail things here 2-0. Into the box now, Brett Beatty. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Going out now.
Now the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike 2. And another foul ball. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
The batter, the catcher, Gabriel.
Into the box now, Gabriel Moreno. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Coming to the plate now, Eric Jenkins.
The center fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1.
Hey, 2 outs, huh?
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Base hit, and the no-hitter comes to an end here in inning number 8. Oh, so close. But with one swing of the bat, the no-hit bid ends here with 2 out in the 8th. Still a remarkable pitching performance nonetheless.
Oh, it sure is, Matty V. Boy, you get that part into the game as a pitcher into the 8th inning. It's hard not to look past getting that last out, thinking about the 9th in a row, but they made him pay here with 2 outs in the 8th.
Yeah, he's thrown the ball so good, Dan. He's worked all sides, in and out, up, down, all quadrants covered. Be interesting to see if he toes the slab in the 9th or if they hand this over to the bullpen.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Swing and a liner. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Striding in, the dude, Gerald. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Now batting.
At the plate, Mario De La Cruz. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
All right, hang on.
And that's in there, base hit. He'll come home with it. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Phillies leave a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. John Rodriguez will be summoned to pinch hit here to start the bottom of the 9th. And remember, they need 2 to tie, 3 to win, so he's got his work cut out for him here. Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1.
We got no outs.
The windup and the 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Hey, put him away. Give him your best stuff. Here we go. That's up.
Fouled away. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Jose Perez, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Here we go, guys.
right by him
0-2.
here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the third time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Now batting, shortstop, Andy Drew.
Here we go, guys.
So now to the plate, Andy Drew, as he'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Oh, man. So close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up one hit, pitching such good baseball for 9 innings, but one base hit kept him from baseball history?
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Philadelphia Phillies led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. The dude, Gerald, earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he tosses a complete game one-hitter. Rick Whitley is settled with the loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.